was having a bad day. Everything felt difficult. It was Friday afternoon, and she was waiting for the train to take her out of the city for the weekend. She wanted to relax and visit her sister, but the train was already 30 minutes late. Clara stood on the crowded, noisy platform 3. The air was cold and a light, misty rain was falling. She checked her watch, then her phone. The screen showed the delay time again. Train 55, delayed. This is terrible, Clara thought, pulling her coat tighter. I planned this trip perfectly. Now I will miss my connection in Elmwood Station. I will arrive after midnight, and my sister will be asleep. Nothing ever goes right when I need it to. She thought about the long, tiring week she had just finished at work. She thought about the heavy suitcase she had to carry. She felt very sorry for herself. Clara looked at the people around her. Everyone seemed busy, tired, and annoyed. A young woman next to her was talking loudly on the phone about a lost bag and sounded angry. An older man nearby, wearing a thick, old hat, was complaining loudly to a station worker about the cold and the bad service. Clara sighed. She thought, the world is full of problems. Everyone is selfish and rude, just like that old man. She put on her headphones and turned up the volume on her music, trying to shut out the world. A few minutes later, a young man with a bright red backpack tapped Clara on the shoulder. Clara pulled down one headphone. "Excuse me," the man said warmly. "Do you know if train 55 stops at Greendale? My phone battery died, and I can't check the schedule." Clara quickly looked at the schedule board. "Yes, it stops at Greendale. It is the 4th stop after the city." "Thank you," the man said, relieved. "It's cold out here. We just have to be patient, I guess. At least we're going somewhere warm." He smiled, then walked to find a better place to stand. Clara did not smile back immediately. Easy for him to say. He probably isn't missing a connection, she thought. But the man's simple kindness made her feel a small, unexpected warmth. Then the loudspeaker crackled. "Attention passengers. We have a platform change. Train 55 will now arrive on platform 5, not platform 3. Please move quickly." A sudden wave of people started moving fast. Clara quickly pulled off her headphones and grabbed the handle of her heavy suitcase. Platform 5 was on the other side of the station, down a long set of stairs. As she rushed down the stairs, struggling with her big bag, Clara saw the older man who had been complaining about the cold earlier. He was trying to carry a large, fragile box and his own small bag. The box was wrapped carefully in brown paper and looked like it held a tall cake. The man slipped on the wet steps. His foot twisted, and the fragile box tumbled out of his hands and landed hard on the cold stone floor. The paper ripped open slightly, and Clara saw a terrible sight. The beautiful pink and white cake inside was now broken and smashed. The man stood up slowly, putting a hand on his knee. He looked down at the ruined cake, and his shoulders drooped. He looked very sad, but he did not complain or shout. He just looked hopeless. Clara almost walked past him. Her mind screamed, "The train is coming. You have to run. You need to be fast." But something stopped her. She looked at the man's sad face, and she remembered his earlier complaints. But now, she understood them differently. He wasn't just complaining, he was struggling. She thought about the broken cake. It was not a huge problem for the world, but it was a big disappointment for him and his family. Clara stopped running. She put down her own suitcase, not caring if she missed the train, and walked back to the man. "Are you okay, sir? Did you hurt your knee?" Clara asked gently. The man looked up, surprised that someone had stopped for him. "Oh, yes, I am fine, miss. Thank you. Just my pride is hurt, but the cake is not." It was a birthday cake for my little granddaughter. She is 6 today, and I told her I would bring the prettiest cake in the city. Clara felt a sudden pang of guilt about her earlier bad mood and her rush. Her train delay was nothing compared to a ruined birthday cake and a broken promise. "Please wait here," Clara said. "Don't worry about the cake." Clara ran to a small coffee shop inside the station. She bought 2 packets of expensive chocolate biscuits and 2 pink candles. She found a small, empty box behind the counter and quickly wrapped the biscuits and candles inside with some ribbon she found. It wasn't a cake, but it was a rescue plan. She ran back to the man, who was still standing sadly next to the smashed box. "Here, sir," Clara said, handing him the new box. "It is not the big cake, but it is a small birthday surprise. You can put the candles in the biscuits. Please tell your granddaughter, 'Happy birthday' from Clara." The man's tired face changed completely. His mouth curved into a deep, happy smile, and his eyes filled with gratitude. "You are very kind, miss. This is more than enough. This helps a lot." Just then, the station worker, the one the man had complained to earlier, came running up the stairs. "Sir, you left this on the bench." She held out the man's phone. "And the train is waiting. We held train 55 for 1 minute extra, just for you two." The man quickly grabbed his phone and the new box of biscuits. He waved goodbye to Clara, shouting "Thank you, I will never forget this," and rushed toward the platform. Clara smiled. She picked up her suitcase and walked toward the platform too. She was one of the very last people to get on the train. She found a seat near the window. The train started moving immediately. Clara looked out at the city lights. She was late, and she would miss her connection. But she didn't care. The world did not look cold and selfish anymore. It looked full of small, shining moments of kindness. A station worker holding a train for strangers, a young man offering a friendly word, and a little box of biscuits making a 6-year-old happy. Clara realized that her bad day was not caused by the train, but by her own bad focus. She thought about the man's genuine smile. She put her headphones away and looked forward to the weekend. The delay didn't feel like a problem now. It felt like a chance to be kind, which was the best feeling of all.